I have one. Thank you so much. Roy, you must be old. I have a long extension cord. Test, test. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Mike with Common Guy Sports. Glad you can join us for the 2025 Summer Sprints from Berkeley Community Pool here in Berkeley Heights, New Jersey. This was slated for yesterday, if you have not heard. Due to pool filter issues, it was moved to today. We're about, looks like swimmers lining up behind the blocks. We are starting with event 1. That is not accurate on the, oh, it is. Bottom right of your screen. Since we don't have a scoreboard, I'm going to try and stay updated with everything and keep you updated. So if somebody could, please just give me a quick either a thumbs up or a comment. Let me know everything looks and sounds okay. It looks good from our side. We are outside, so we do have different challenges. Let's see what else going on. Lane 1, near lane. So the chat is open. The intent there is if you're new to swimming, you have a question or comment. If you're on your phone, tablet, or computer, it's very easy to put a chat comment in there. I'll try and keep an eye out for those. What else going on here? All right. Thank you, Brian and Jan. All right. What's going on? We're supposed to start at 8:15. The software, which is known as Meet Manager, projects that we'll finish at 11:17. You might have heard it. One of the girls walking by said, "Hey, stay on time. I have a dance recital later." So said it in a very polite way, but a very stern kind of, "Hey, I want to make it to my dance recital." So,
Guys, we're going to be starting the meet in
Wendy, I agree, go say, but good luck to all the swimmers. So the teams here.
There will be hot heats today.
All right.
All right. Fruit snacks are the prize.
So there is an announcer off to the side. I'm going to keep the ambient mic up, so hopefully we hear that part too. If you haven't been with me for a meet, a couple things. We're going to start. That's funny. Why are you doing that on me? All right, camera 2 is a little. Why won't you focus? I'm going to fix that. All right, hold on, folks. Why are you not focusing? Well, oh, is the email one? Is that getting updated? Okay. Program? No, just is it reseeding something? Not that I'm aware of.
Yeah, he's going to email.
So there's scratches or?
There's so many changes.
I wasn't.
All right, he should.
But I don't need.
Oh, what are you doing?
Huh?
You're not starting?
Repping, alternate rep, but I get a sheet what I get,
Okay.
Do you need a hand?
Yeah, why is that camera not focusing? It's like the most important one, too.
Is it now?
I don't know. I think it's picking up the sun reflecting off the pool and focusing here.
Oh.
I don't know. No, it's not. All right.
Can you force it? Manually focus it?
Is it being live streamed?
Yes.
It is. Did a link go out?
Should have. YouTube, Common Guy Sports.
Okay, thank you.
Sure.
YouTube, Common Guy Sports. Oh, sorry, my face is in front.
All right. All right, folks. Again, outdoor challenges. All right, I think it's focusing on that sun glare on the bottom right. Hopefully that goes away. All right, so at the start, we'll be here. I will do name overlay. So this is a relay to start. MYM, say, Summit Area Y. MYM, not Monmouth. I have to look that one up. WFY is not Westfield. That is Wyckoff. MYM. Sorry, folks, I came unprepared. MYM, swimming, NJ. I should know that. Montclair, yes. Montclair Y. What else do we have? Who else is here? I think that's it. All right, again, just for clarity, WFY is not Westfield. It's Wyckoff. So Westfield is WY, which I come to learn that WY, 2 letters, is not a legit YMCA abbreviation anymore. So they're grandfathered in. All right, so at the start, again, I'm going to babble a little, folks. Hopefully you don't mind that. If you are new to swimming, any questions or comments, please put them in the chat. All right, so real quick, what we're going to do here, everything is really funky. All right, lane 1 is at the left side. Lane 6 will be at the right side or top. All right, so top left of your screen, you see the team names. Lane 2, Montclair, McLaughlin, Bostwick, Lewis, Woodley. Summit is Hills, Scheider, Eisner, Gobus, Montclair in 4, Hooper, Dresnick, Bostwick. All right, so we're underway. So this camera will take us on the left-hand side of the pool. It's a 25-yard pool. All starts will be at the left side. There'll be turns at the right side. For 25-yard races, they'll go left to right. There is no buttons at the right side for stopping, but you'll see there'll be parent volunteers there with stopwatches as I get my thought out. All right, so I do this so hopefully you can see the swimmers as they're entering the pool. Now on the top right of your screen are the names for the next race. So in this case, that's going to be event number 2, which is the boys 9 and 10. All right, again, so that is lane 3, Summit A. So the letter designation in the relay teams is a way of indicating A is typically the fastest relay, and then it works its way down. And then depending on the number of entries, we'll have certain letter designations. So this is our 3rd swimmers entering. Again, the intent today is hopefully you can see the swimmers, see faces, recognize them. I don't have a scoreboard available to show you real-time timing. All the information will be in Meet Mobile. Again, with the younger kids, I don't think anybody's really concerned if Billy or Sally is splitting a sub 30 at this point. If you are, I apologize. We just don't have a linkage into the Colorado timing system. Okay, but all the results will be in Meet Mobile. Again, so Meet Manager is a software that does all the seeding. Meet Mobile is the app that you can use to get results. All right, final swimmer entering there for Summit. That should be Sarah Gobes. Again, top right of the teams coming up for the boys, which will be event 2 up next. All right, if we take a look down that far end of the pool, Summit already's turn, coming right to left to finish. Here they are in the middle of the pool. Again, that is lane 3. So we have an empty lane, then we go 1, 2, and 3, working up to 6. 6 is really close to that far edge. All right, I'm cranking the ambient, so hopefully you can hear the cheering. Get a feel. That was our first event, girls 9 and 10, 200 freestyle relay. Up next will be event 2, which is the boys, Summit in 2, Wyckoff in 3, Summit in 4, Montclair in 5. We'll take a look, see if we can pick up.
so good. You guys both came and saw something. Good job. You guys both came and saw.
All right, we're underway here. This is event 2 that's in the pool. I'll get that updated on the bottom right of your screen. A lot going on here.
I don't want to.
All right, this is our first leg coming in, second swimmers entering. This is event 2. On deck will be event 3, which is the older girls, 11, 12, 200 freestyle relay. Top right of your screen is the entries for that next race. All right, here we are at the start. We'll show it real quick, see the faces. 1, 2, that's lane 3 coming first to the wall. So on the top left, the yellow text, those are the swimmers in the pool. Top right, orange text are swimmers up next. And then the times that you see there is the seed time. Basically, that's the entry time for that team. Oh, shit, yeah. All right, still waiting for a couple swimmers to come into transition. The lead group is already at the right-hand side of the pool. This is our lead group already turned. They'll be coming back to finish. That is lane 3 here. I'm sorry, I might have misspoken. That is Wyckoff Y in 3 here. That should be Zoo, Bykowski, Dahan. I only have 3 names in there. Finishing second would be Summit, Gagliano, Zizzelli, Gin, and Rosler. All right. Again, top right is coming up will be our event 3 swimmers. Everything is getting funky. All right, here we go. Event 3 will be the girls 11, 12. All right, top left is the lane assignment. So you see Montclair in 2, Summit in 3, Wyckoff in 4. That'll be 2 closest to us working away. All right, top right are the entries for event 4. Nope, sorry. Heat 2 of event 3. I'm sorry, there's 2 heats here. This is heat 1 of 2.
You can't just jump in. No, you're
Okay, we're underway. Heat 1 of 2, event number 3. I guess Wyckoff in 4 was a scratch. All right, we'll see them coming in. Second swimmers entering lane 2. This should be Madeline Benscalis in lane 3, Sophie Lynch, if these are accurate. This is heat 1 of 2. Top right of the team entries for heat 2 of 2. All right, third swimmer entering. That is Summit in 3, first to the wall. That should be JC Chaco Morales. And then lane 2 should be Ava Lewis entering. All right, up, jump back to the start. Should be fourth swimmer entering. That is lane 3. Should be Olivia Cameron. And then in lane 2, Liliana Ferrante. I say should be because there was scratches. I just might not have all the updated information. All right, lane 3 swimming right to left will be coming in for the finish. Lane 2 will have 25 to go at that wall. All right, we're underway. This is heat 2 of 2. Summit in 2. Wyckoff in 3. Summit A in 4. Wyckoff B in 5. That is Wyckoff A in 3. Lane 3, our lead group here. Sasha Adamak should be finishing. Reagan Kokolowski should be entering the pool. And then Sophia Karpov is either the third or fourth swimmer there. Did not have a full 4 names. Again, this is heat 2 of 2 for this event. On deck will be the boys' side of this. You can see the lead there. Again, I'm opting for this. Hopefully you can see a face a little bit better through the flags as they're entering or as they're finishing. That's the thought. That is lane 3, first to turn, followed by 4, a transition, I should say. So 3 is Wyckoff A, 4 is Summit A. You can see the lead at that right-hand wall. They'll have 25 to go at that point. This is the final heat of event 3. And into the finish. All right, here we go with the boys' side. This will be event 4. The name, or this has been updated. I don't. Let's ignore what's up top for now. So the lane assignments here is Summit B is in lane 2, Summit A in 3, Wyckoff A in 4, and Summit C in 5. All right, the music's on, so this is probably a hot heat.
All right, this is a hot heat.
There you go, thanks, Pat. All right, this is the last of the relays. Then we'll get into individuals. I'll try and get you those names shortly. That's our lead group at that wall at the right side. That is lane 3, Summit A. As you can see, they came in on a 2:11. Pretty good seed relative to the rest of the field.
Tam içinden geçim olarak değil. Yo, ayrıntı değil. Zaten sana mı oluyor? Sana da ya. Kaçırdım oğlum, çok güzel. Şu an o birinci kısmı. Hayır, o birinci.
All right, here we come into the finish. So that lane 3, that's Summit finishing there. The other swimmer to the lane 5 to the right was transitioning. All right, up next is individual. You can see those names on the top right of your screen. So we're going to the 100-yard. All right, 100-yard IM. You see the names on the top right of your screen. Should be 3 entries. Again, there's been some reseeding. Hopefully I'm accurate. Should be. So this is a mix 12 and under, so boys and girls. All right, there's our 3 swimmers into the pool. See them at the right-hand side. Again, this is event number 5. We have 20 heats here. Yes, folks, 20 heats. All right, this is heat 1 of 20. Should be Emily, Jackson, and Jimmy, lanes 2, 3, and 4, respectively. Top right of your screen in orange are the swimmers in heat 2. Again, there was reseeding, so hopefully I'm accurate with the information. Again, the names on the top right are the next race, which will be our heat 2. You might hear the wind. Actually feels good. It was a little humidity in the air, so a little breeze only helping out this morning. All right, first to the wall was lane 3. That should be Jackson. All right, NT you see on the top left, that stands for no time. So as these swimmers come in, everybody enters what's known as a seed time. And then that allows the software to group swimmers of similar speed together. All right, so on the top right, you also see the seed time listed there for the swimmers. So we should have 4 swimmers here. Yep, lane 1 coming off the wall. See him on the bottom left of your screen. All right, and we're into the pool here. This is heat 2 in the pool. So we'll get into a little cadence, folks. Now what I'll do on the top right of your screen, update the names for heat 3. You'll see that orange text flash. And then a couple seconds later, the top left will now be the swimmers in the pool.
Anna, you have to delete your...
All right, again, without a scoreboard, I'm trying to keep you updated on what's going on. Hopefully you find that valuable. All the information should be being pushed ultimately to Neat Mobile, which is an app for your phone or tablet you could download, or ultimately the results will be shared with all the coaches. Again, this is event 5, 100-yard. It says meter. That's right. This is a meter setup here. I keep saying yards. I apologize, folks. I forgot that we're in a. This does 25 across is 25 meters, which is a little bit longer than a yard. And what you also see as I transition the camera to this view, top left. You can see the pool continues on. A little hard to see there, but so it can't. And you see the lane lines on the bottom of the pool. It's set up for a 50-meter, kind of bottom right, top left of your view at this point. All right, this is heat 2 of 20 in the pool of event 5. Names for heat 3, top right of your screen. Owen Dodd there, lane 3, followed by Max Lieboff in 2, coming into the finish. Close one, nice race, guys. Followed by lane 1. Eli, and then Finley in 4. So again, top right of your screen are the swimmers about to enter the pool. Of course. We'll try this. Let's try this, see if we can do this for you. So here they are in a kind of a lane layout. Again, lane 1 empty in this upcoming race. And then they are entering the pool. Yeah, that out of focus is on my side. Again, a lot of things going on with the sun reflection, the flags flying.
Good job, Owen.
All right, heat 3 in the pool. Top right of your screen now are the entries for heat 4. Those will be up next. All right, so now the yellow text top left of your screen is updated for the swimmers in the pool. Again, lane 1 closest to us. So there is a buffer lane there, the closest against the wall where you see the ladder going in. That's the buffer lane. So we have swimmers in 2, 3 through 6 here. That was lane 3, first to turn there.
It's only heat 2.
All right, if you're just joining us, we started about 8:15. It's 8:42 here, real time, maybe a few minutes late. At any point you want to go back and watch again, it doesn't affect anybody else. We are on event 5. Heat 3 is in the pool. Those are the names you see top left in the yellow text. That is lane 3 coming into the finish. Ranesh, low time there. And you see the swimmers behind the blocks should be the orange text you see in the top right. And here's their lane assignments from this viewpoint. All right, here we go with heat number 4. All right, so now the names on the top left of your screen will get updated with the swimmers in the pool. Top right are the heat 5 entries. So that is lane 2, followed by lane 4. Fiorella and then Sydney turning here at the 100-meter or 50-meter mark. So 25 meters each length. They went down and back. We have 20 heats here, folks, of this event 5. And we'll take a look as the swimmers are coming into the finish here. Was lane 4 followed by lane 2. All right, behind the blocks should see the swimmers that match the names on the top right of your screen in the orange text. This is their lane assignments. Lillian closest to us. And we're underway here. This is heat 5 in the pool. Now updated on the top right of your screen are the entries for heat 6. And then the top left now, that yellow text should represent swimmers in the pool. And here are the swimmers at the 50-meter halfway mark, making their turn on the left-hand side of the pool. All right, lead swimmer over here in lane 6. Since we're on the far end of the pool, should be Nick coming into the finish there. All right. Next up, let's take a look. Here's the lane assignments for the next heat. Lane 5 being empty. Here they are coming off the blocks. This is heat 6 entering the pool. Names for 7, top right. And the yellow text top left should be the swimmers in the pool. Again, I'm saying should be a lot, folks, only because we had a lot of scratches and reseeding. So hopefully it's accurate. All right, that is the 50-meter turn. This is event 5. Again, if you're joining us late, you can go back, rewatch. We started with event 1, which was a couple relay, 1 through 4 were relays. This is our first individual event.
That last sheet, I marked it wrong. I marked it showing you relay,
In the pool is heat 6, heat 7. Names are on the top right. Again, we're going to 20 here. All right, that is lane 2 and 5. So, I'm sorry, 1 and 5. 1 and 4, folks. Sorry. Finish order looks like 1, 2, 4, 3. So let's take a look. Here's our swimmers upcoming. Here they are behind the blocks. And on the blocks now. All right, with lane 5 being empty, let me double check we're on the right heat. All right, 7 is in the pool. I was just confused because lane 5 was empty here and there was an empty lane of 5 last time. So 7 is in the pool, so let me real quick. Names for 8 are updated top right. This was a scratch in 5. So Grayson was scratched here. The top left name should reflect who's in the pool right now. Top right orange should be on deck. All right, 7 in the pool, names for 8, top right. This is the swimmers coming into the finish here. That'll be lane 4, first to the wall. take a look behind. This is heat 8 in the pool with the music. It's a hot heat. So swimmer first to finish will get a prize. Top right are the entries for heat 9. Now on the top left, that yellow text, those are the swimmers in the pool. Should transition in a second. Lane 3 into the finish. This is 9 in the pool. Names for 10 are updated on the top right of your screen. Now on the top left, we'll see the names for the swimmers in the pool shortly. All right, 9 in the pool, names for 10 on the top right. All right, here we go with Heat 10. That was helpful, the official clarifying. Names are 11, updated top right. This is interesting. I don't know, there's swimmer in lane 1. I didn't have a name there. That's
All right, this is heat 10 in the water. We're halfway done with that 100 IM.
That's good, Mike. Actually, if you can do every 5. Yeah, no, that's right. If you want to do it just every 5,
Do what?
heat.
He's saying that.
Who heat?
Pat. That came from Pat.
Kind of a balance.
All right, 10 in the water, 11 names you see top right. Again, without a big scoreboard, which if you are slated to come for the bigger meet, the 2-day, they are looking at getting an outdoor scoreboard, temporary for that part. Florida, California, you know, obviously they have more outdoor facilities. They do have outdoor scoreboards at a lot of those pools. All right, that is lane 2 coming into the wall, Vivian. Here we go with Heat 11. Names you see top right are the Heat 12 swimmers. You know, also the other dynamic of being outside, backstroke a lot more difficult without a ceiling.
Are you timing already?
Oh.
I'm going to time soon, in about an hour.
Then what are you doing? You want to stay an hour?
No, I'm just going to check. So here's timing.
All right, if anybody's out there, you have any questions, the chat is open. I didn't look. Go Sharks. Go Kate. Sorry, I missed you, Kate. Hopefully we caught, or we'll to keep an eye. We'll catch you again. You can post a question or comment. This stream is available to rewatch later tomorrow. At any point, you can rewind, pause. So you're in full control of your viewing. So that'll be lane 4, first into the wall. Esme. All right, here's our lane assignments for the next heat. No, I'm sorry, that didn't get, why didn't that get updated, folks? That might, oh, that is right. Olivia Cameron in 1, and we're underway. This is 12 in the pool. The names on the top right are your Heat 13 entries. Now on the top left is the swimmers in the pool, the yellow text. Again, we have 20 heats here. Here we'll give you the quick cinematic view across the pool. Not a lot of value in seeing swimmers, just a little view of the nice facility. This actually, how does, there you go. That's a pretty good look on the breaststroke. All right, we'll go above here. This will be the 75-meter mark at the right-hand side. All right, swimmers freestyling at home. It is meter in this config too, right? All right, just confirmed. It is meter in the left to right config also. And it looks like lane 1, Olivia goes low time there. All right, here's our lane assignments for the next heat. We'll take a look. It's not too zoomed in. We'll stick with this. All right, underway. Just for kicks, one more time, we'll go to this view. It's a little late. All right, just having a little fun here, folks. This is heat 13 in the pool. Names for 14, top right of your screen. In a couple seconds, top left, the yellow text will reflect who's in the pool. You're good. You're good.
Oh, we're good?
You're good. We hear you, though. All right, transitioning at the 50 there. Swimmers will be at 75 at the right-hand wall. Yeah, come on, focus. Wanted to show significant drop there, middle of the pool. Lane 3, Jones from Summit. Here's our lane assignments for the next heat. This will be heat 14. Names for 15, top right of your screen. All right. Again, folks, I hope it's accurate, but as you can see, I thought we had an empty lane 4, but there's no swimmer in 3 here. So again, a lot of reseeding going on. Oh, it is lane 3. I'm sorry. I was one off. All right. So now the names on the top left, accurate for the swimmers in the pool. Michaela in 2, Melanie in 4, first to turn there. All right, this is heat 14 in the pool. Names for 15, top right. We're going to 20. Addison Charles in 4, looks to go low time here. I'm sorry. I am having trouble. Melanie in 4. Allison's in 5. So Melanie in 4, followed by Michaela in 2 there. Here we are with our next heat. Here's the entries you see. This is heat 15 about to go. All right, names for heat 16, top right of your screen. Now on the top left, that yellow text are the swimmers in the pool. It's really Summit in 1-2. All right, Ava in 5. Keep an eye top of your pool. She'll be first to turn at the 50. Let's take a close up on Ava across the pool. All right, swimmers will be at that right wall, 75.
Oliver, you're in the one.
All right, swimmers will come into frame shortly on the finish here, coming into the wall. There's lane 5, first to the wall there.
The next heat is heat 16.
15-16. All right, here we go with heat 16. All right, names you see top right are heat 17 swimmers.
You should add
All right, top left in yellow is accurate now for the swimmers in the pool. So lane 1 closest to us.
Go, Pamela! Let's go, Pamela! Let's go, Pamela!
16 in the pool. Names you see top right are your heat 17 swimmers. We have a close one here, lane 2. Pema looks like she'll go low. Followed by lane 5. Anya. All right, here's our entries for the next heat, heat 17. Top right are your names for heat 18. Pardon? Let me double check. 17. All right, 17 in the pool, halfway done. Names for 18, top right. It's Olivia in 4 leading them out there. And into the finish. Olivia goes low time. 4:18.
It's gonna be like midnight madness.
Top right of the names for 19. Lanes 2 and 4 empty here. Again, we have 20 heats here for this, our event 5. On deck, event 6, mixed 8 and under, 25 freestyle. So that'll just be one length of the pool left to right. And there's 6 heats there. All right, this is 18 in the pool, names for 19, top right. Swimmers will be at 75 meters at the right-hand side there.
I don't know how it drops time.
That is lane 3. Lisa bringing it home. Low time there in that heat. Here's our entries for heat 19. Top right of the heat 20 entries. Okay, underway here. All right, 75 meters at that wall. We're turning, we're sprinting for home here. Take a look across the pool. Lane 2 goes low. Here we are, final heat, heat 20. All right, we're underway here. Names you see top right, that is the first heat of the next event, which is at 25. Top left are the swimmers in the pool. Lane 2, Miles goes low there. All right, up next, 25 meter. Nice job, Miles. All right, the names you see, top right, those are going to be the swimmers. Should see them behind the blocks. Guess you'll have to squint in there, huh, folks? See if we can do that a little bit better. This is going to be... Oh, is this a boys only? I guess so. Oh, wait. What did I do here, folks? No, it's mixed. 8 and under, 25 free.
Oh!
All right, you see all the parent volunteers coming across. All right, so this is going to be event 6, as you see on the bottom right of your screen. That number 35, that's the entries. So you could do a little math there. 6-lane pool, should be 6 heats to accomplish that. And 9:13 is the suggested start time for that. All right, so the names you see top right of your screen are the lane assignments, and this will how they should map out. This is heat 1 of 6. Now on the top right, you see the entries for heat 2. Yeah, I don't know. All right, so again, this is mixed, boys and girls. Some will be starting off the wall. All right, with the music, this is the hot heat. Low time, we'll be getting a prize. Lane 2, Shreya goes low. She'll be going home with the prize. All right, let's go back to the start end. All right, here's the lane assignments for the next heat. This is heat 2 of 6. Oh, got a swimmer in 6. Went on the whistle. So start protocol is a whistle to go get ready. Next whistle set, go up. And hopefully they took a time for that. So that, unfortunately, that swimmer went on the whistle and not the actual start. Heat 5, lane 2. Put her at heat 5, lane 2 is open. All right, here we go. Back to the start. Okay, we're underway here with heat 2, I believe. Sorry, folks, I got a little distracted walk. All right, so this is 25. Swimmers just going left to right. All right, and you see the officials getting together, finding a slot.
I don't see any, but you were looking through. Yeah.
All right, I believe we are at heat 3. All right, underway. I'll get the names updated top right for your heats 4 swimmers. And along with that, top left will be the swimmers now in the pool in a few seconds. There we go.
We get more notice when we get yes.
All right, here we go. Heat 4.
I'm still pissed off about that.
Why?
Names on the top right are your heat 5 swimmers. Again, heat 4 in the pool. Names top right, heat 5. Lane 1 closest to us, lane 6 will be coming just by that yellow text on the top left of your screen.
Good, Sarah.
All right, jump back to the start. This is heat 5, 5 of 6. Names you see top right are your heat 6 entries. Again, this is event 6. You see that on the bottom right of your screen. We have one more heat, then event 7, 12 and under, 50-meter freestyle. All right, here are those swimmers for the final heat. Should see them behind the blocks here. And here's their lane assignments. All right, final heat here for event 6. Looks like lane 1 goes low time there, Oliver. So we should have 3 swimmers up next for the 50. We'll have a little break as the timers will need to come back to the start end. You're good. All right. So that's going to move us to event number 7. We'll see the timing volunteers coming through your picture here.
Yeah, so I don't know who the other person is.
All right, behind the blocks, you should see 3 swimmers going in the first heat. Those names are on the top right of your screen for our event 7 here. This is heat 1 of 22. Here's their lane assignments for the swimmers in this heat. Names for heat 2, top right. All right, Emily in 3. She's got some fans here. Hopefully you can hear that. All right, that was our first heat. We'll take a look behind. Should see the swimmers with their names lining up. Names on the top right in orange should be the swimmers behind the blocks or stepping up. Here we go with heat 2. So glad you can join us. Names on the top right of your screen are the Heat 3 entries. This meet was supposed to be yesterday, so due to a pool filter issue, it was pushed back. So that's why you see a lot of gaps, a lot of scratches, due to people with commitments that couldn't make it for today. There was some reseeding done, but not to kind of do a full extensive reseeding across the board. We still have some gaps. So obviously, could have dropped off a couple heats potentially if we fully reseeded and moved swimmers around. But again, with the younger kids, sometimes that value of saving 5 or 10 minutes would only lend to more confusion should people be moved around. Again, this is event 7, heat 2 in the pool. All right, real quick, we'll do this update on our cinematic camera. You see the clouds coming over. And here's our lane assignments for the next heat. This will be heat 3. Names for 4, top right of your screen. All right, music means hot heat. I should say feedback, then music means hot heat. Winner's gonna take a prize here. This is heat 3 in the pool. The names you see top right are heat 4. We'll take a look across the pool. Keep an eye up here, lane 6. Looks like lane 3 is going to take the low time here. Wrong way, folks. Looks like Yale's going home with the prize. All right, here we go with heat 4. Underway. Names for 5 are updated top right. Avery in 4 going low here. Followed by Thea in 3. And Margot brings it home there in 1. This is heat 5. Names for 6.
5 in the water.
Names for 6, top right. Grace in 5's going home with the prize. Congratulations, Grace. That was heat 5. Let's go with 6. Names for 7 already updated top right. Bella in 4 goes low time there. Here we go, heat 7, heat 7. Underway with 7. Names for 8, top right of your screen, folks. Leila Deborah Nichols there in 4. Big drop in her time. Nice going low time in their heat. All right, I'm sorry, folks. I'm a little slow with names here. Hold on. We'll try and get that updated. Here they go. All right, this is 9 in the pool. Sorry, I was a little slow. Top right, your names for 10. Looks like Sydney in 5 going low there. Here we go with Heat 10.
All right, this is Heat 10 in the water.
All right, got a hot heat. Again, 10 in the water, names for 11, top right of your screen. Looks like James going low time. Wow, big push at the end by 3, Bianca. Here we go at Heat 11. 11 of 22. You know what that means? Halfway. All right, top right are the Heat 12 entries. You're fine. You're fine. It's up there. It's fine. No. All right, here we go. Next heat. This is Heat 12. Names top right are your Heat 13 entries. Lane 3 going low there, Penelope. Yeah, see, I moved the camera and, sorry folks, we'll slide that out a little. Yeah, I just shifted the camera a little because on this far end, I wanted to get the text away from lane 6, so we have a little better view at that far end. Shortened up the start end, but gives us a better view at that far end. $13 in the pool, names for 14, top right. We're going to 22. 14 underway. Names for 15, top right. This is heat 15 in the
All right,
pool.
this is heat 15 in the water.
That's funny. I say pool, Coach Pat said water, so. All right, names for 16, top right of your screen. 21 total heats. $16 in the pool, names for 17, top right. Here we go, it's 17. Names for 18, updated top right. Going to 21 here.
Wait, I forgot to get my Crocs. Is it okay if I just go and run?
Go, yeah.
Okay. Wait for me.
On deck will be event 8, 8 and under, 25 back, so we'll have a little break in between. Again, we got, I said 21, 22 heats, folks. Sorry, I might have said 21. We have 22 heats. Here we go at 18. Names for 19, top right.
They look so hard.
Looks like lane 4 going low time Daniel there. This is 19 of 22. Names for 20, top right of your screen. Again, yellow text takes a few seconds there, but after the race starts, that should represent the swimmers in the pool. Top left, that yellow text. Top right should be the swimmers lining up, and then ultimately in the next race. Sometimes that'll be the next heat in this case. Sometimes it'll be the first heat of the next event. It's like lane 5, Lucy going low time there.
I know. We changed everything
I'm
from
used to
yesterday.
getting like this is fine.
Here we go in heat 20.
This is heat 20 in the water right now.
All right, names on the top right are your heat 21 swimmers. 20 in the pool, 21 top right. We're going to 22. And the wind picks up. All right, hot heat here. Music's on. And Cordelia goes low time there. Nice swim. She'll be going home with the prize. Here we go, final heat. No. Yes, final heat. This is heat 22. Going back to back with prizes. Names you see top right will be the first heat of the next event, which is 25 back. Event 8 up next. All right, up next will be event 825. We'll have a few seconds. I
All
need
right,
to
the
change
next event
something.
is number 8, the 8 under 25 backstroke. Also, the second shift of timers will start at we'll make the switch at event 9. So just get ready, event 9, the next event.
All right, folks, sorry, we're a little slow with the names there. This is Heat 1. Had to move the umbrellas. This a lot of cameras out in the sun and getting hot. So this is Heat 1 of 7, 25 backstroke for the 8 and unders. Top right now has the names for Heat 2. All right, take a look behind. Heat 2 swimmers should be getting ready here. And here's our lane assignments. I'll make this over. All right, we're underway with Heat 2 of 7. Names for Heat 3, top right.
I know what I know.
Okay, good. Slow down. Walk, walk.
All right, that is Heat 2. Here we go with 3. Top right are the names for Heat 4. All right, back to the start end. Next heat. This is Heat 4. Names for 5, top right of your screen. All right, next group about to enter the pool. This is Heat 5 underway. Names are 6, top right. So it is 9:58 real time here, folks. This was, we're a little ahead of schedule. The software does an estimate, so they had this race going off at 9:46. Oh, we're late, sorry. So we're getting good news, it's the other way around. All right, we're back to the start end. Here we go with Heat 6. All right, names for Heat 7, top right of your screen. Top left of your screen in a few seconds, that yellow text, those are the swimmers in the pool with their seed times.
That's what I figured. I'm like, she's in the next team.
All right, back to the start end. Here we go, final heat. We have a 50-meter up next, so we'll have a few seconds here. Let me get this name's better placement. Underway. Final heat, heat 7. 53 up next. Looks like lane 3's gonna go low time there, Audrey. Close lane 4. All right, that's our final heat. All right, first heat of the next event, top right.
Shift changes right now, second half, timers.
All right. The relief timers coming into pitch here. Going into event number 9. Oh, shucks, folks. I did not update it. Bottom right of your screen, that should have said event 8. I did not update that. That was not the 50-meter free. That was a 25. All right, now we're going to event 9.
Timers, there's also water behind the tent if you need it.
I think it's probably.
And take a look behind the blocks. We should see the swimmers with those names on the top right of your screen, lining up to get ready to swim. Heat 1 of 18 coming up.
She won't even notice.
All right, we'll go up top. Here's the lane assignments for this heat 1 of 18, 50-meter back. So this was slated to go off at 9:48. It is 10:02, so we're about 14 minutes behind. And if we do this, projected last race was 11:17. So if you are watching this and you're on pickup duty, figuring 11:30-ish is the last race. There are relays at the end, so depending on if the swimmers are in those, if they're permitted to leave, and so on. Not affiliated with the team, so I can't tell you that. Just wanted to give you a little indication of where we are. So figuring 11:30 end of meet. Hope you're enjoying the coverage. This is Mike, Common Guy Sports. Always open for comments, feedback, suggestions. I'm not directly affiliated. My full disclosure, I had 2 daughters that did swim for Summit a few years ago. And hopefully you're enjoying this. I am not affiliated with the team. I don't know the ins and outs of attendance and so on. So it's not a great, you can take a look at the facility here. It's not a great, I don't know, just the amount of space on the side and so on for viewing. So I think that factors in, and it gets congested on deck with a lot of spectators and so on. So. Again, we're coming up with event 9, 50 back. I guess I should shut these names off. I guess that would. All right, here's the lane assignments for heat 1 of 18. We're underway. Top right of your screen are the entries for heat 2. This is a 50-meter race down and back. That was Heat 1. Here's our entries for Heat 2.
Try to go to lane 5.
Names top right are your Heat 3 entries. As you can see, a lot of scrambling on the back left.
Olivia, what lane are you? Okay, never mind.
All right, look like everybody made it to their slot. Again, we don't have an scoreboard outdoors, so for the swimmers, marshalling and so on becomes a little more challenging. Tons of scratches in this one. Top right are the entries in the next heat. What's going on here? This is Heat 2 in the pool. Names for 3 on the top right. All right, here we go. This is Heat 3. Names top right are your Heat 4 swimmers.
Excuse me? Can you please wait a minute?
I don't. Music? It's over there, Pat. The guy in the blue shirt. All right, in the pool, Heat 3, names for 4, top right of your screen. Looks like Yale in 3, be first to the wall, going low time in this seed heat. All right, Heat 4, we should have 3 swimmers. Names for 5, updated top right of your screen. All right, underway. Low time there in lane 4, Jack. Here we go with Heat 5. Names for 6, top right of your screen.
Take your mark.
All right, this is Heat 5 in the water.
All right, that's going to conclude Heat 5. Here we go at 6. 6 of 18. Names 4, 7, top right of your screen.
Take your mark.
Lane 2 going low time. Evelyn. This is Heat 7. Names top right are your Heat 8 entries. There's our lane 3 swimmer, Bella, going low time in this heat. Here we go, Heat 8. Names for 9, top right.
Take your mark.
Lane 1, Sydney going low there. All right, here we go, heat 9. 9 of 18. Names for 10, top right. All right, hot heat. Prizes given out this time. Again, anytime there's music. Here we go with heat 10. Names for 11, top right.
This is heat 10 in the water. Heat 10.
Just to repeat, so there was reseeding and scratches taken into account. I think I have the most updated information. There is a slight chance, though, could be a discrepancy of a swimmer to a name or somebody I'm calling out, and I apologize for that.
Stretching my legs for Yeah, we're leaders. No.
All right, here we go with 11. Names for 12, top right of your screen.
I'm good, thank you.
All right, into the wall. Close one here. Lanes 2, lane 4. Looked like lane 4 got the touch there. Again, all official results will be in Meet Mobile. Oh, why that? We'll go here, give you names. Here we go at 12. Names for 13, top right. Underway. Give you that feel as if you're an official here at the meet. Again, that's one way, guarantee that you get a good seat at a meet, folks. These meets couldn't be run without all the dedicated officials volunteering their time, energy, skills, talents. Lane 2 looks to go low. 5 squeezing in there too. Samantha in 2. Olivia in 5.
Wait, what?
All right, underway. 13. Names for 14, top right. Again, if you're a new parent, you have questions or comments, the chat is open. So if you're on phone, tablet, or computer, you can post the chat. If you're watching it on a smart TV, you can read the chat. I don't know of any TVs. It's funny, there was an old LG that actually had a full keyboard remote, but the app wouldn't allow you to input it. So looks like lane 5 going low there. Next group stepping in. Here we go with 14. Names for 15, top right. If there is anybody out there that is interested in the whole live stream broadcast, so on, and you had a desire to volunteer, talk to your coach. I don't know if you can get volunteer hours. I think Coach Pat definitely for Summit Y would. If you were interested in commentating, reading names, and so on, reach out to your coaches. I am back for the other outdoor meet in a couple weeks, which is a 2-day meet. Lane 3, Pima. I didn't have a name for 2. That is a Wyckoff cap. I don't know if somebody can tell based on that view. Again, with all this, hopefully that wasn't, no.
All right, this is heat 15 in the water.
All right, 15 in the water, as you heard Coach Pat. Names for 16, top right of your screen. We have 18 total heats. $25 breaststroke on deck. That'll be event 10. All right. Yep, that looks right. This is event 16. Names top right are your event 17 swimmers.
Oh, thank you.
A lot of excitement on deck. Good teammate there cheering him on.
I forgot my shoes.
Here it is, heat 17 of 18. Names on the top right of the final heat. Too close to call there, lanes 4 and 5. Final heat coming up. Then we have 4 heats for the 25 breast on deck. A lot of scratches in this last one. So if you're not familiar, the heats are seeded slowest to fastest. So again, when you have a lot of scratches in the last heat, suggesting that a lot of the best times are fastest swimmers. Might add other commitments for today. So. Oh, shucks. Did that not update, folks? I did not update that. All right, top left will be the swimmers. All right, I did not have those names updated. All right. So that'll be the last heat there. We have a 25. You'll see the shift of everybody from the start end down to the far end. So we'll have 4 heats.
Event 10, 25 breaststroke.
Make sure you know when you're swimming.
All right, upcoming event 10, 25 breaststroke. So this race, based on this scheduling the software does, was supposed to go off at 10:13. It is 10:28 here, real time. So holding that about 15-minute delay. All right, take a look at the blocks. Should have 2 swimmers top right. Sam, 104. Names on the top right are your Heat 2 swimmers. Since we have 2 swimmers, let's get a little, call this Grandma Cam. Real quick, we'll take a look. This is our lane 3, and lane 2 will be the left side of your screen. All right, that's going to conclude Heat 1. We'll swing all the way back, make you dizzy. Here we go with Heat 2. Four heats total. Top right are the Heat 3 entries. Okay, we're underway with Heat 2. All right, swing back. Here comes Heat 3 swimmers about to hop in. I'm not hop in, either step up or come off the wall.
Trying to figure out who you're talking to.
Talk to myself often. All right, music's on. We got a hot heat. All right, that was heat 3. Here we go with heat 4, final heat. Up next is a 50-meter breast, so we'll have timers shift back. I'll get you those names shortly. Oh. So the official said swimmer relax. Basically, it's a pause there for the start. All right, top right are the swimmers in the next race. It's the first heat of the next event. All right, here we go. So there was a swimmer stepped up in lane 2. Looks like Wesley's not here. All right, we're underway. This final heat here. All right, that's the final heat there. We'll swing back to the start end. We'll have a few seconds here as the timers make their way back. You see we have 2 entries in the next race.
We're starting 11, event 11, heat 1.
All right, total of 18 heats here for event 11, which is the 12 and under 50 breaststroke. Oh, shucks, folks. So that I didn't update the yellow text on the top left for that last race. So those names, while those swimmers were swimming, was not accurate. Sorry about that. All right, so just catching up here. Top right are the Heat 2 entries. Now we should have 2 entries here. Chloe and Maisie. And we're underway. Now on the top right, those are Heat 2s. All right, so this 50 down and back.
And that's there.
All right, we'll catch back with lane 2 in a second. Since we have 2 swimmers, we'll do a little isolation here. And here's lane 2 coming into frame.
Only like 5 feet in there.
All right, this was heat 1 of 18. Names for heat 2. Top right, you should see those swimmers stepping up. And here's their lane assignments.
Take your mark.
Underway with heat 2. Names for 3 are updated top right. All right, we'll jump ahead. Lane 2 is almost finishing. Nice swim, Emmy. Yeah, folks, that green umbrella that you see up top, that's trying to keep the camera cool, and unfortunately the wind's picking up and pushed it down a little, so we'll try and address that.
I got first.
All right, here we go, next heat.
Take your mark.
This is heat 3. Names for 4, top right of your screen. So this is heat 3 finishing up. Names for 4, top right. All right, here we go, next heat. Here we go. All right, 4 in the water. We'll get you the names updated top right for Heat 5 in a second. Those are now updated. We'll give you the other end of the pool. All right, I see that comment about consolidating and so on. So the backstory is this meet was supposed to be yesterday. They had an issue with the filter, found out first thing in the morning. The plan was to, well, what happened is they drained part of the pool to get clarity and then fixed the filter and was able to get the pool back in order. So then the meet was pushed out. Now, everything was already seated initially. So with the younger kids, and again, I'm not directly affiliated, but my understanding was going through a full reseating would cause all the swimmers a lot of confusion, especially with the younger kids, especially with no scoreboard. A lot of factors, not a lot of kids have probably swum outside, so it's a little new environment. So I'm not speaking for the team, but my understanding, and I'll try and get clarity, we can even have Coach Pat explain it, would be the gain of reseeding and consolidating to save 1 or 2 heats here or there, and saving 2 minutes or a minute and a half, depending on the length, wouldn't be worth the risk of, what do you say, the juice isn't worth the squeeze? So that's my understanding. I'll ask Coach Pat, since somebody raised that question, to comment on that, but that's my understanding. Here we go, Heat 5. Names for 6, top right. We are
All right,
underway.
This is Heat 5 in the water, hot heat.
Hot heat music.
That is not the clean version. Hold on.
Let's go to the beach, eat, let's get it away. Bang, bang, what the girls say. Have a drink, drink, found a red light. Like me, it's hard to come by. If it's wrong, let's go to the ground. If it's on, let's go to the ground. Is it 2, 3, leave it back here. We're blowing up, you go get your hands up.
Close one. Lane 5, maybe? All right, here we go, next heat. Names top right for Heat 7 up next. This is about 6 to go. Heat 6 about to go. All right, so I got a little clarity there. Hold on, we'll finish this up. We'll get the next start, and I'll explain why there's gaps in the races. Another close one there. Again, official times will be in Meet Mobile. There are pads at the start end. So the Colorado system is connected to that. 25s are all hand times. All right, so the background is there was reseeding done yesterday. And then this morning they took scratches, so that's why we have the gaps. Madeline in 5 goes low that heat. All right, here we go. Heat 8. Names for 9, top right of your screen. All right, here we go. Heat 9. Names for 10 are on the top right of your screen. All right, here we go. Next heat. I might, shucks, folks, I might be one off here.
Heat 10 in
I am,
water.
shucks, I am off. I apologize. Heat 10 in the water. Wait. All right, now the name. Okay, I wasn't. Maybe I was. Yeah, I was one behind. Sorry, folks. Heat 10 in the water. We'll catch up here. Stepped away and I fell behind. Sorry. All right, names for 11 now, top right. Top left should be accurate for who's finishing here. All right. 3 swimmers here. This is Heat 11. Names for 12, top right. Come on. Here we go with 12. Names for 13, top right. All right, here we go with 13. 13 of 18. Names for 14, top right. Lane 5 goes low time there. Liliana. All right, here we go with heat 14. Underway, 14, names for 15, top right. Here we go, 15.
This is heat 15 in the water.
Here we go with 16. Names for 17, top right of your screen. Lane 4 goes low time. What's going on here, folks? I am. Something. Oh, that was Willie in 4 last time. Sorry, I was looking. I thought I had the wrong lineup. All right, I think we're okay. All right, 16 is in the pool. Names for 17, top right of your screen. A lot of traffic, gotta go above. I think this is right. Shucks. Oh yeah, that's. All right. I was confused. A couple of Summit swimmers are wearing the greenish teal cap, and it's throwing me for a loop, folks. All right. All right. So this is 17 in the water.
8&Under 25 butterfly.
Names are updated top right for the final heat. All right, second to last heat here. 2 and 3. Gina and Jack first to the wall. I couldn't see. Wait. So, all right. That was last. What is? I apologize, folks. I was one off there. I give up. All right, we're moving into the first final heat here. So, folks, I was one behind. So real quick, I'll just pop it up there. Top left would be the swimmers in that final race. So that was Cordelia Chang and Miles first to the wall, 2 and 3. All right, Jeremy, I'm sorry. I was distracted with the comments. Please, I have nothing to do with the reseeding. Please reach out to the coaches on that. I think I explained that they thought it would, my understanding was it would be too confusing. Anybody else has questions or comments, please put them in the chat. Other things like administration, please reach out to the coaches. Here we go with should be heat 1. 25 butterfly. Names on the top right are the swimmers in the pool. I apologize, I'm trying to catch up here. All right, now you'll see those names pop to the left side. I'll get you the names for Heat 2 in a second. Bottom right of your screen, this is going to event 12. All right, as the swimmer's coming in, the 25-meter, swimming left to right. Top right are the swimmers in Heat 2. You'll see them behind the block. And here's their lane assignments. We have 5 heats here total in event 12. Heat 2 underway. Names for Heat 3, top right of your screen. Get back to Grandma Cam here. Hopefully see a face. Again, this is Mike, Common Guy Sports. Hope you're enjoying the coverage. Look like lane 3 finishing. Why don't we have it not have it? All right, jump back to the start end. Why, Nora? What the? All right, here, real quick. Here's the lane assignments for the swimmers in the pool. This is Heat 3. Top right are your Heat 4 swimmers. Oliver in 3 and Grace in 5, first to the wall at that far end. All right, here we are, next heat. Heat 4 about to go. Names top right here, Heat 5 swimmers. All right, back to the start and final heat. Then we'll have 50 butterflies, so I have a small break as the timers come back.
All right, this is Heat 5, the final heat.
Names on your top right are the first heat of the next event, event 13, which is the 50 butterfly. Lane 3, lane 5 go low time there. Hannah in 3, Emmy in 5. All right, up next will be event 13, 50 fly. See some of the swimmers lining up behind the blocks already.
I'm not nervous. Did I miss my thing after that? Do I care? Because I'm 12.
All right, see the names on the top left in yellow. Those are the swimmers in the first heat. Top right in orange are the entries in the second heat, heat 2. 2 of 16.
That's disrespectful.
All right, this is event 13, 50 butterfly.
I know. I'm letting you know. Okay? Standing in like a couple of feet, okay? Let's go.
Underway. Heat 1. So 50 butterfly down and back for the swimmers. Lane 4 goes low time. Here we go with heat 2. Names for heat 3, top right. I think the lane 3, Nick first to the wall there. Here we go, next heat. This is heat 3. Names for 4, top right, are updated.
I already got all my.
All right, so this is our final individual event, event 13. Then we have 14 through 19, which are relays. Top of your screen, lane 6, Grace bringing it home. Low time in this heat. All right, here we go. Heat number 4. Top right of your screen are the swimmers for Heat 5. Bianca in 3 goes low time that heat. That was Heat 4. Here we go, Heat 5. Top right of your Heat 6 swimmers.
All right, this is Heat 5 in the water.
All right, 5's finishing up. Names on top right are your Heat 6 swimmers. Now, you can probably tell from that picture, but this will definitely show you clouds have settled back in. Here we go with Heat 6. Top right are your names for Heat 7.
Thank you, Mark.
Thank you very much.
Nora in 5 goes low in that heat.
I should go back up because my head is on. Do you hear me good? I saw you.
Here we go at Heat 7. 7 of 16. Names are 8, top right of your screen.
Thank you, Mark.
Huh?
Seath in 1 goes low time there. Here we go, heat 8. Names for 9, top right.
Stay still, mark.
Lane 1, lane 4. Close one. This is heat 9.
Stay still, mark.
Names 10, top right. Didi in 5, first to the wall. This is heat 10.
Stay still, mark.
Lane 4 goes low.
Stuff is over there. Ass.
And here we go with 11. Names for 12, top right.
Stay still, mark.
All right, this is heat 11 in the water.
Again, 11 in the water, names for 12, top right. Down to 16.
Stay still, mark.
12 in the water, names for 13, top right. right, here we go with 13. Top right of your names for 14.
Take your mark.
All right, that was 13. Here we go with 14. Top right names for 15.
Take your mark.
All right, here we go with 15. Top right of your names for 16.
Take your mark.
Lane 3 going low. Visa. Ah, shucks, folks, I hit the wrong button. All right, here we go, final heat. We have relays on deck. You'll see those as just team names up next.
Up next is event 14, girls 8 and under, 100.
Cordelia Chang goes low there, lane 3, great swim. All right, so real quick, we'll try and get you relay teams. All right, top right, you see that alignment there for the teams. That is our team in 1. Wyckoff, Summit in 2.
Audrey! Maybe it's her. Sorry. Yeah. What lane? Lane 4.
We have Montclair over here, red caps. All right, let's go above. Here's your lane assignments for the teams.
We're swimming this.
This is a 100-meter freestyle relay. Each swimmer swimming 25 for the girls.
It's the same relay. Yeah, I know. Sometimes.
Up next is event 15 of boys 8 and under 100 freestyle relay.
Top right, you'll see there's only 2 entries for the boys. Now we're going to stay wide on this, so that is lane 4, Summit team coming in first to transition, followed by lane 5 for Montclair.
And why I feel like the water was in my head.
Next to the wall will be lane 1, Wyckoff. I'm just staying here. A lot of splits on the field. Can't really do too much there. All right. I'm sorry. So I missed the whole transition at the far end of the pool. This being 100, each swimmer swimming 25. So you would have either seen a swimmer start or finish at this left-hand side.
I don't know.
Yeah, that was not well set up for. The problem is there was a lot of split or separation on the field, so one team was kind of starting, another one was still coming into the wall.
This boy just swam. So he has to go back to the other left. I don't know why he went.
All right. So the next group getting ready, which will be the boys 100.
Guys, why is my relay leaving me?
All right. 2 groups in the pool.
Up next is event 16, girls 9-10, 200 medley relay.
All right, I don't know if you heard that. Up next will be the girls 200 medley relay. The teams are top right of your screen. So again, this is 100 each swimmer swimming a 25 one length. So you saw transitions at that far side. This is our 3rd swimmer entering the pool. We'll pick up our 4th swimmer at the right-hand side.
Last round.
Thank you.
Banana.
Thank you.
All right, swimmers coming into the finish. All right, swimmers coming into the finish here. And then behind the blocks, you'll see the girls getting ready for their 200. So each swimmer is swimming a 50, and it's a medley relay. So each swimmer swims a unique stroke. Here's the lane assignments for the girls.
And go, Mark.
next is event 18, 9-12, 200 medley relay.
All right, so these swimmers swimming a 50 each, so they will not transition. All right, we'll have our second swimmers entering the pool here at the 50-meter mark.
We are skipping event 17, so the next event will be event 18, mixed 9-12, 200 medley relay.
All right, I don't know if you heard that, but we're skipping event 17.
Wall.
Lead group here is Montclair, red caps, followed by Summit up there in lane 5. Then other Montclair team and Wyckoff here in 4 and 2. Lead group going right to left here, Montclair. All right, lead group turning at the far end. She'll be finishing here in lane 3. All right, Montclair goes low. Race for second here, 3 teams. Looks like Montclair goes 1-2 there. Summit and Wyckoff split 3-4. All right, looks like all right, here we go. Event 18, heat 1. All right, it's 3 Summit teams. Looks like boys in 1, girls in 3 and 4.
Okay, your mark.
This is event 18, heat 1 of 2. All right, our lead group is up here, lane 3, halfway through their breaststroke. Third swimmer entering.
Take a seat, right over there, sat on the stairs, stay leave. The cabinets are bare, and I'm unaware of
All right, our butterflyers in lanes 1 and 4 about to enter. Lead group is in 3. You'll see as they crisscross, going right to left is the lead group. Swing down, we'll pick up next transition. Fourth leg in the pool for lane 3 as the sun just breaks out a little. You'll see her right hand side. It's funny, it's behind the umbrella now. All right, we'll get our fourth swimmers here in lanes 1 and 4. Lane 3 will be coming in for a finish here. 25 to go at this right-hand wall. And this is event 18, heat 1 of 2. That's really messed up now. All right, I'll just do this. That's the lane assignments. Obviously, I know you can't see lanes 4, 5, and 6. So we'll come back here. All right, we're underway. Lane 3, first to the wall. That is Wyckoff, followed closely by lane 2, Summit. These are our lead groups here. We'll stay at this wall for the transitions. First to transition, lane 2, Summit. Lane 3, Wyckoff. Looks like 5 and 1. 1 Summit, 5 Wyckoff, 4 Montclair. Jump ahead, our lead group here. Summit wearing the alternative cap, third uniform, whatever you want to call it. All right, Summit first to the wall. 2.5 second lead there into the freestyle for Summit. Got a race here for the front. We'll follow as they're 25 to go at this right-hand wall. Maintaining that 2.5 second lead. Big push from Wyckoff in 3. We'll bring it home here. Summit goes low, followed by Wyckoff. Looks like Summit takes third there. Good sportsmanship between 2 and 3. Lane 1, lane 5 for Wyckoff, and Montclair in 4.
Our final.
All right, here we go for the boys.
event.
I didn't pull the names. So this is Summit in 2, Wyckoff in 3, Summit in 4.
Thank you, Mark.
I did not come to the restaurant. I was horrible. Because I got very hurt second. Because of all the I wasn't.
All right, that's Summit in 4, first to transition. All right, no swimmer in 3. Summit in 2. All right, if you're jumping off, hope you enjoyed the coverage. This is Mike Common Guy Sports. We're back in a couple weeks for the other outdoor meet. Again, always open for comments, suggestions. The outdoor has some challenges to it. Hopefully we're bringing you a decent coverage. If you do have an idea or suggestion, please provide it. You can reach us via email, commonguysportsnj, all one big long word, commonguysportsnj@gmail.com. Or if you prefer, just shoot it an email or something to one of your coaches, and it'll make its way to Coach Pat at Summit, and then to me. So, all right, final race of the day. Again, all the results will be in Meet Mobile. Swing back, next swimmer entering here in lane 2. Our lead group's coming right to left here, final 25, and then we'll pick up swimmer in lane 2. And that's a finish here for lane 4. And here's lane 2 bringing it home.
Oh, there's one over there too.
All right. That's going to wrap it up, folks. Again, Mike, Common Guy Sports. There's the final. Oh. Jesus. All right. That's our final cinematic shot there. See the clouds moving across. Now we have full sun. All right, Mike, Common Guy Sports. We'll see you soon.
Last year at this meet.
I don't know.